Complete pass brings him up 2nd and 10. Again, he'll drop to throw.
A quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete.
Feels like they're getting caught in between here because they did incompletions on 1st and 2nd down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the first half. But if you don't pick up the first down, guess what? You're likely going to have to.
Carr to throw again. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
I like the fact that he took the shot deep downfield. Even if you don't get the catch, maybe you get a defensive penalty and pick up the yardage that way.
Carr to throw for it on 4th down. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Throwing on 1st down is Carr.
He completes it to Olave.
Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1.
1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
So it's 1st and goal and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break. Try to pound it in, Kamara. And he takes it across and into the end zone. Touchdown, Saints.
Alvin Kamara, his first rushing touchdown of the year. And the Saints will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half.
Carr will look to throw. And he's got it. The try for 2 is successful. And it pushes the lead after a field goal. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
Out of the end zone, here comes Hines. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive.
With a slim deficit closing in on the end of the first half, we'll see if they can move this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 out of this drive.
Now another timeout called for by the offense as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. On play action, Allen.
A quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
Yes, sir. How about an attaboy there on 1st down? Got his hand in and knocked it away.
From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10. Allen going to throw. Going deep for Diggs. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Certainly no lack of aggressiveness here. They were hoping for the home run play to get them 6 points. They're hoping for a catch, maybe a call, but they figure they can at least get into field goal range with a completion.
Pass caught. It's Davis on the crossing route.
And this is going to be another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 40. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. And again, it's Allen. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. And the Saints are going to take possession here at their own 33.
So they tried to take the deep shot there, but this defense up to the task.
And a lot of times when you air a ball out like this, if it does get intercepted, there's going to be a lot of space out there to set up a return. And remember, you've got 5 big offensive linemen out there playing on their feet in open space. Not a skill most of them possess that allows for extra yardage on the return.
And going deep for Hill. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Micah Hyde.
And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half.
So we've hit halftime. Just a field goal separating these two teams at the break. As we'll get you over to Orlando, where standing by is Jonathan Coachman. He has our EA Sports halftime report. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. Set now to go for the third quarter. The Saints have the lead and set to receive the kick. And the half will begin with a touchback. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense.
This offense set to begin the third quarter. And, Charles, if they had a checklist of things they wanted to accomplish in the first half, certainly at the top of that list would be having the lead, and they've got that here.
That's always the most important box to check, isn't it? But also, they've had some success in their passing game, so probably an empty box establishing the run. They're on pace for fewer than 100 yards in this one. So now they want to make sure that they get that going so they truly have a control in this ball game. And down the stretch, being able to be balanced, either throw it or run it, and try and win this ball game.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Carr now to throw. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down.
Matt Milano able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
Well, partner, we know they came out of the locker room down on the scoreboard, but I will guarantee you the defensive side of the ball got super emotional. They can come out and play with aggressiveness, with fury, because they don't have to be quite as precise, and it paid off for them on that play, didn't it?
Sure did. Excellent play, really setting the tone for this third quarter. Now a shot taken on 3rd down, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
2 things you can do in that situation: run it and punt the football, or try and take your shot at getting the first down. They chose the latter, but they'll have to punt all the same.
They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. Just a yard return there after a punt of 49. And out will come the offense as they take over.
At their own 39-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Harris starts the drive on the ground. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
He hasn't had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Harris. A solid stiff arm.
On a determined run there as he's going to take this all the way down near the 40. 51 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Now Allen off the bootleg. This one caught by Davis.
And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line.
And a nice call and really good execution there because they gave him a little bit of a different launch angle perhaps, you know. You don't want to have the quarterback dropping back 5 to 7 steps on every play and have the defense zero in on him. There you hope that you get your defense going one way. They sent him the other, and they picked up nice yardage with that completion. This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now for getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
He's got the hook up with Diggs. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. Allen off the play fake.
Swinging this out wide here for Cook.
Touchdown! James Cook from 4 yards out.
And the Voyagers have retaken a 3rd quarter lead.
Extra point by Bass, up and good. And that will make this a 4-point game.
Saints 18.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started.
These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
And some room to run now. Touchdown, New Orleans.
Alvin Kamara
with career touchdown number 96. He joins Eric Dickerson on the all-time list.
And the Saints have taken the lead here in this 3rd quarter.
That's good on the extra point. And that gives them a 3-point lead. The ball upright on the tee, and the Saints kick team booms it away.
Out of the end zone, here comes Hines. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive.
The offense running out, and they are charged up.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by the linebacker, Demario Davis.
And the Saints are going to take possession of the football. Well, he had to fit that into a pretty tight window over the middle. And, Charles, I think they were in zone defensively, weren't they?
They certainly were. Nice read on your part. And sometimes the quarterback isn't fooled between zone and man. Sometimes you're fooled by the type of zone that he sees. Because oftentimes those linebackers will vacate and run downfield with receivers. In this case, he played a pure zone and was in the wrong spot for the QB.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. They run it again with Kamara. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. They'll pound it up the middle with Kamara. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. Give him 4 on the carry there at 2nd and goal.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
And just one man in the backfield here. That's Kamara, 2nd and goal. They'll give it to him up the middle. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Alvin Kamara, his third touchdown of the season, all coming in this game. And the Saints will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the third. Lutz with the extra point. And these guys will take a 10-point lead. The ball upright on the tee, and the Saints kick team booms it away. Out of the end zone, here comes Hines. And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line.
27-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive.
This offense returning out there, and really, you remember the last drive, Charles, it was over before it even began. They threw the interception on the very first play.
And what that means is for all these guys, it's been a while since they've been out there going full speed, so they've got to get everyone back out there, run a couple of your go-to plays, make sure you get your offense oiled up a little bit. They've got to be able to start fast, but they've got to be efficient as well.
Especially the quarterback.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful as he continues to try to extend plays because he's already been intercepted in this game. In the coverage, they continue to challenge all his receivers downfield.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. So the shotgun snap to Allen. And that is incomplete.
How about the coverage we just saw break out on third down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
Allen going to go on fourth down. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Davis. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. So a moment to catch our collective breath after the fourth down conversion. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports.
22.
Right here, one time.
So they fake the handoff. Now Allen. Buying time to his left. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Well, you know me, whether you need it or not, I'm going to give a little unsolicited advice. Just throw it downfield out of the pocket, only if you're absolutely sure. Otherwise, use your running ability and try to get those yards a safer way.
Play action. Now it's Allen. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
What we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front, the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
It's Knox, the tight end, making the catch. And he'll only get this to the 47. He needed a few more yards to pick up the first. Now Allen, gotta have this one. He's gonna have his running back. It's complete. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
Well, every drive from here out is definitely crucial and critical. They know that they need to get at least 3 here to get it back to a one-score game. I can't imagine that in their huddle that they're thinking at all about getting a field goal. They want to get into the end zone and then try and get the ball back again.
And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line. Working with a 2nd and 3. Now Allen again. Finding Knox there, complete. And he'll be marked down right at the 20-yard line. looks to throw on 3rd and 1. And he completes it to the tight end, Knox.
And he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line.
Well, correct me if I'm wrong. Yeah, you're down 2 scores. I don't think you need to rush just yet, but you can't take your time either.
Yeah, even if you don't want to commit to full 2-minute offense, you have to up the tempo, up the urgency. Maybe you're starting to call 2 plays in a huddle each time you snap the ball.
And Allen going to be intercepted for the 3rd time.
Picked up by Marshawn Lattimore.
And the Saints are going to take over at their own 2-yard line. And that pretty much has been the storyline, Charles. This defense, they seem to be one step ahead from the start of the game until now.
And you identified it perfectly, and we can see the frustration that's settling in now. And it's probably been there for a long time, but now it's evident because you can see it in their faces, you can see it in their body language, maybe even a little bit in that play call that ended up maybe closing them out.
Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on 2nd down. A man who's been busy this afternoon, it's Kamara again. And a short gain here across the 10 to the 12. A 3-yard pickup on 2nd and 4. Now they'll need to convert here on 3rd and a little more than a yard.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down.
Here's Kamara trying to run for it. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped.
173 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. Now, this offense really looking polished these first couple of weeks. Here's 1st and 10.
Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
One thing you have to see out of a rookie tight end is real concentration when the ball's in the air, and I'm not sure that he didn't, but he has to be prepared for people making a play on it when that ball's up for grabs.
Blitz coming, and down he goes. Credit the sack to Von Miller. Now here's a timeout coming on the defensive side of the ball. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. The Saints on 3rd down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This will be 3rd and forever. Carr. They're going deep for Hill. They've got his man complete.
And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line.
So that changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 35. A give to Kamara running right. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. It's a 6-yard pickup, but it gets him to 2nd and 4. Starting to become a tough spot for this defense. You're down 4th quarter, looking a little fatigued maybe on that side of the ball.
Partner, we've seen this before, haven't we? Because every coach we've ever talked to says body language is important. And now you're seeing guys with their hands on their hips, they're bent over, hands on their knees. And the offensive guys, they're just saying, let's just keep running it at them. We've got them now.
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. This offense has converted 2 3rd downs on this drive already. This is 3rd and 4. Here's Kamara out of the pistol. And he's going to get the 1st down here as he's taken down at the 22. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. It's a pickup of 6. The slot man in motion right. How about this? They'll try the option, left side. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. Carr going to look to throw. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Thrown back across his body. Tre'Davious White with a pick. And to the 12. That's where it stops. The return is halted at the 12-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive.
As this offense takes the field against CD, remember last drive they were moving the football, but then they threw that costly interception, so we'll see if they can right the ship here on this drive.
And doesn't that just sum up football? We see it all the time, don't we? The defense goes from losing the battle to making a huge play and stealing the momentum. So you know they're riding high right now, and they're ready to challenge this offense and that quarterback one more time.
And we'll see if the offense is up for that challenge here as things start to get more interesting here in this second half.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Allen hit. He lost the football. And this is picked up by the Saints. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line.
Well, that drive wasn't a case of wanting to put points on the board. It was needing to, having to, and they didn't get it done.
Yeah, didn't get it done, and now you look at the situation and the point differential, 2 scores, pretty much game, set, match.
How about the takeaway, though, huh? How about those defensive guys?
Finds his man. That's Olave on the crossing route. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
To throw his car. And Hill with it over the middle. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And that'll bring up 2nd down. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
9-yard line, 2nd and 6.
And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Micah Hyde. And they will finally stop him as he's down to the 40-yard line. When picked it in the end zone, they're glad he brought it out all the way across midfield into enemy territory.
And don't think for a second that some teammates didn't tell him to stay in the end zone, right? What he did there, to me, was the equivalent of baseball running through the third base coach's signal to stop at third.
It's only good if you're safe.
And he ended up, to me, this counts as safe. That's a great return.
Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete.
When you're leading in the final quarter, your radar has to be up for any potential deep shots. And probably not the last one they're going to see in this game, not as long as they hold this lead.
Diggs going in motion right. One final shot. They'll look to throw.